Hi, I am Ajay Yadav, and along with my teammate Samskriti Rao, we are thrilled to present EventVista, our Android course final project at UT on Steam. EventVista is an Android app that lets users to create, discover, and RSVP to the local events with real-time notification and the calendar integration.
Our goal was to build a community driven platform for students, newcomers, and event enthusiasts to connect through local events. Unlike niche platforms like Meetup, EventVista combines user created and external events for a seamless experience. In this demo, we'll cover all features, highlight our three major functionalities, and show mutable shade state using two emulators. Let's get started. First, let's explore user authentication, a critical feature for secure access. We used Firebase authentication for email password login and sign up. Here's the login screen. Logging onto EventVista app with an existing user credential. Our motivation was to ensure secure, user friendly access. Implementing Firebase authentication was straightforward, but syncing user profiles to Firestore during sign-up required careful coordination, which we achieved after testing many edge cases. So, for new users, the sign-up process is simple. Let's create a test account. I'll create a test user profile with all the required details. Creating a test account. It checks for missing fields before sign up and shows a warning if any are empty. So entering the age. After successful sign up, it navigates to the home page with all the events. Upon sign up, a Firestore profile is automatically created, which was a complex effort to integrate seamlessly. Users can log out from the profile page, ensuring session security. This completes our authentication flow.
The homepage is App Central Hub designed for quick navigation. Our motivation was to provide instant access to key actions. These buttons let user to create events, view RSVP events, and view favorite events. Below is the list of upcoming events that user can browse through. This includes both internal as well as the external events. Internal events which are created through this particular app, external events which are created on the Google, and we fetch those using the Google Event API. Now, all these actions are real time. So for example, if user click on any of these events, click on RSVP, then again, let's say go back, click on my RSVP, and user see that particular event in the RSVP list. Similarly, user can click here, he can cancel the RSVP. Let's go back and you see that event has gone from here, the RSVP list. So this is a real time. Similarly, user can go through, let's say, free Zumba classes, mark it as favorite. Then we go back in the favorite list, and here we see free Zumba classes as the favorite event. Similarly, I can cancel it as favorite. Similarly, now I've gone back to the favorite list. I see that event is gone from this. So this is happening entirely in the real time. Apart from that, we have a below navigation bar which includes home, discovery of the events. So user can search and the filter through calendar view of events and the user profile. And here above we show the name of the user who has logged into our app. And now using material design, we ensure that we have a very clean and the intuitive layout. And we have integrated with the Firestore queries for real-time event update. And that was the key effort here.
Next, The user profile lets user manage their information and event history. Our goal was to create a personalized experience. Here on the user profile, this profile pulls data from Firestore and displays the user image from Firebase storage. Now let's edit the profile. Let's keep the bio and save the changes. Also, the user would be able to update their profile. Editing was challenging due to image upload handling, but Glide and Firebase storage made it efficient. The profile also includes navigation options. Also, on the profile page, the user would be able to view the event history and the upcoming events. These lists query Firebase to show the user's event engagement, enhancing the community feel.
Now let's demonstrate event creation flow. That's one of the major functionality we have implemented. User can create event to share it with the community. That is the one of the core idea behind implementing the EventVista. In the quick action, user has a create button. User can click on this and user will land on a form where he can fill the details about the event. So for example, we are filling here details like spring concert. We can select the event date. Let's select 26th April as the event date. Then we can select the event time. Here, fill 11. Now we can select the type the event location, that is, let's say Austin. Event category as music, and here we selected a live concert music. User can upload the photo about the event and then click on the submit button. This event information is stored in the Firestore and the image get uploaded to the Firebase storage. And our motivation was to empower users to organize events very easily. As soon as the event is created, user will also receive the notification. This notification will go to all the users who have the account on this particular application. Now we can browse through this list if our event is created, that is the spring event. Similarly, we can go to the event discovery piece and here we can see the spring concert as the event that we have created. You can click on this, view the details about the event, then again RSVP my favorite. You can definitely do those things. And we also have a floating button here so that you can create the event from here as well. So apart from these events which user created within the app, we also sync the external events via the Google API. That was slightly complex during the implementations because of the rate limiting being imposed by the Google APIs. So Google API gives the 100 requests per month. That is the rate limiting. But using the caching or the caching and identify the logic when we have to fetch those external events, we have actually solved the problem. So some of the external events you can look into, like Wave Haven. This is the external event we have fetched, and here you can look into the external events details. Similarly, you can click on the location as well. It will redirect you to the Google App Map APIs about the event. Let me come back to our application. Now, this functionality combines UI design and Firebase and the API integrations that we all did for the event creations and making a significant piece of our app.
Our second major functionality is event discovery and interaction. Users can browse internal and external events in a dynamic list. Let's filter the events based on category such as music. Filtering uses Firestore queries for internal events and SUB API for external ones. Now let's search for a Lego event. Search was motivated by user convenience. Implementing it required optimizing Firestore queries to avoid overfetching. Now, clicking on an event opens the event details screen, which shows the date, time, location, and the description for the event. User would also be able to RSVP and favorite and also cancel the RSVP and remove from the favorite. Also, user would be able to comment and read other user comments. These actions update Firestore in real time, which we'll demonstrate next with mutable shade state.
Let's showcase mutable shade state, where multiple users can modify data and changes reflect instantly. We are going to use two emulators to demonstrate. On my emulator, I'm going to create an event with all the required details and that should be visible in the other emulator. Once all the necessary details are updated, we can create the event.
Yeah, Saraswati has created the event. Now let's look into the notification. We have got the notification for that particular event. And now we will go to the event discovery page, and that event has been created in the real time. And I can see the all the details about that particular event. And now I can put the comment, and I have put the comment, and now it should be visible in the Sanskriti's UI.
There is a comment added by Ajay on this event, which is visible to the in the other emulator. This real-time update uses Firestore listeners. The attendee count and comments are shared state, updated by multiple users. Our effort to handle concurrent writes with Firestore transaction was critical, as we debugged the race condition to ensure consistency.
Now, to see the calendar view, user has to click on this calendar icon on the bottom menu. As soon as you click on this, you land on the calendar view. Here you will see the current month calendar, and the current date is selected as the blue circle around. Now you will have two observations. So there are certain dates without any dot below them, and there are certain dates with dot under them. Whenever you see a dot, it means there are certain events on that particular date exist. And on these dates, let's say 24, there are no events exist on that date. Let's say just select 24, there's no event on this date. As soon as I select 23, I will see the events on that particular date. Whenever I click on any of these events, I will again redirect it to the event detail page. So implementing this was slightly challenging. First, we have to find out the right library using which we can implement the calendar view. Second, there are whole date comparisons, and there are different kind of the dates format being by different libraries. For example, java.util or the Firebase. and we have to do comparison based on that. So that was the challenging part in implementing this particular UI.
That covers EventVista's features. We have shown event creation and management, event discovery and interaction, and real time notification and calendar integration. Our three major functionalities, each complex and integral to the app.
We also demonstrated mutable shared state with RSVP and the comments updating in the real time across the users. We have really enjoyed this particular projects, and especially the challenges and the efforts in debugging the Firebase risk conditions or the external API integrations, and those efforts were rewarding. And I will say that we have learned a lot, and especially about the Firebase or Firebase Cloud Messaging for the notification, Material UI for designing the beautiful UI, and definitely the whole Android development process.
For future work, we are planning to add smart event recommendations, integration with ticketing platforms. We also want to add a map view, group planning features, and better accessibility support. Down the line, we are considering offline access and analytic tools for the organizers. Thank you for watching our demo. We are proud of EventVista and believe it has real world potential to connect communities. Special thanks to our CS386P instructors and peers for their support. Please let us know if you have any questions. Thank you.